Well, hello everyone out there in amazing net space, internet land I should say, and YouTube space. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're all amazing people out there, and I have no doubt about that at all. And today, a lot of issues were done actually today, and I'm pretty just feeling good with that. And I've been waiting for that to happen for a long while. Let's say like I don't know, even the way I may say that I've been waiting for that to happen like all my entire life. It's just kind of another stage of my, I don't know, of my personal development development thing, and is even another step further and more I would say like seasoned in all the ways decision of mine that I decided to like to roll out my career in completely unknown way. I wouldn't call unknown way, but completely different way I should say. And I made that decision to get rid of some extra things out of my life and to proceed with something new and more challenging, more difficult, more requiring to be like versatile person always, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pursuing this goal these days. If you might relate to what I'm saying right now, if you're like creative person or you're just self self-occupied person, or you do your working process by yourself, whatever you would call it, you might relate to what I'm saying right now. Why not? And guys, I'm not in a particular just speaking vein today, and I'll be trying to be brief in this very short video of mine, and we'll see if it happens at all. I'm not sure I'll be brief because I'm kind of, I don't know, I told you in the previous video, I'm just kind of craving for extended speaking, and that thing just controls me in a way, you know what I'm saying? And one time I became kind of completely clear about that the more I can practice my speaking, the more fluent speaker I become in all the ways. And I'm pursuing this goal these days, and I'm on it right now, as you may see right now in front of you, doing those kind of attempts of trying to be fluent, just trying to follow my own stream of consciousness without without having to know what to speak about, what things to follow, you know what I'm saying? And that happens also in my own language as I'm trying to speak what are the things that happen to be, excuse me. And I'm on it, and I'm not slacking. I'm not coasting on it. I'm not cutting corners as for my learning exploratory thing that related to English speaking and English listening practice. I am completely engulfed with this process. It takes the most my free time to study language, and I'm so keen on that. I'm so big of on things I'm following these days, because those things are about to improve my life, to do my further life, I should say. And the more fluent I'll be in my English, the more just I would be able to do whatever I want in my life, and to follow more complicated goals of mine and achieve them as soon as I can at a shorter period of time, you know what I'm saying? And I should say that I'm trying to speak at length. I mean, I'm trying to speak about just not related to anything, things like for as long as I can, and without having any script in my mind what to follow, just without maybe even purpose to speak about, just to speak, to drill my mouth, to drill my tongue to make right English sounds, you know what I'm saying again? And I'm so just I'm so inspired by my own practice and by my own achievement about my English, and I see those just drastic improvements of my English. And the more I see them, the more just I begin to crave speaking more. And these days I become clear that that's the only thing I want to do, and let alone just I don't know, let alone what, let alone doing any other English related activities like exploring new vocabulary things and analyzing some new materials, let's say some audiobooks, or maybe following foreign English speaking channels, as I always do those things also. But the more crucial thing for me is to be fluent about my speaking and being able to switch between languages just without any thinking, and without as this snap goes I can switch. Okay, and guys, I'm not bragging here, though I may brag right now. Why not to brag? In a good way, I mean. And I'm doing those like recordings for myself, for the first point, and just for me to see how can I speak without just support, without any notepads, without any notes, without, I don't know, without any purpose, you know. And today's day was pretty cool, and actually it's been kind of introductory theme in this video. And since we've got it out of the way, I can speak in today's video about what? I tell you what, in today's video I want to speak about, and I gonna speak about determination and perseverance, if you might relate to what I'm saying right now. So, be determined about something means like to sacrifice on something more crucial in your life in order to achieve your goal. Let's say to sacrifice the things that you followed previously, and to get rid of something extra that holds you back, and in order to be more open-minded person in all the ways, and to even find some other purpose of your life, excuse me, maybe, and to get more in this life, and to be wealthy, to be happy in all the ways. I mean, to build a family, to achieve your wealth point that you want to get there as soon as you can, and I don't know, just to be just aware about all the things that happening right now around the globe. You know what I'm saying? Be just widely informed person in all the ways again, and that means to not to over concentrate too much on those things that you followed previously. Just to have your own courage to get rid of something extra in order to be free to follow your further life goals. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so big on that these days. And as for perseverance, it's kind of being able to pursue your goal and to be on it whatever happens. Be on it, excuse me, whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? And just if you already set your goals in your life previously, and just reconsider them, and make sure that you are following the right tracks right now, and maybe you should combine those things that you have in order to achieve something new. And let's say you have a bunch of goals you want to pursue, like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 18 goals, and you should think about them carefully, and decide then what most crucial ways and more significant ones, and what would be the most I should say future and success related things for you in your nearest future and middle term future. And after considering them, you should condense them down to the, let's say, like 4 things instead of 18, and concentrate and to condense down all your attention about achieving them, and maybe by combining certain things together and creating something new out of them. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you're a great photographer these days, and you wanna just be grateful at whatever it would be, like cooking, and just combine those things and be the photographer of cuisine related things. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to contrive these days. You know what I'm saying? And if you're about to create something new, it's always difficult process to happen. And creating something new, let's say by my profession I'm an engineer, and I'm supposed to create new things, but I was slacking all the way. I was slacking. I don't know, I was doing something, some other things in my life. I was coasting on things. I was doing what was easiest things to do, instead of just trying to contrive something new and connect myself to that thing. You know what I'm saying? And these days I became clear that I should do something like that, and that's excuse me, also, again, excuse me, it's kind of always tough thing to do if you're about to contrive to figure out something new. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on it right now, and I'll be on that as soon as I can breathe. And just guys, that's been kind of current impromptu video of mine. Let's get to thinking what happens with us, with our creative process, if we will keep in practice our things and we will keep following our tracks in our lives. I'm pretty sure that everything is going to be fine with that if we will be persistent and determined enough about achieving our goals in our lives. You know what I'm saying? And be big on that. Be completely in the picture of your own explorative process, I might say, and be just so intensively concentrated of what you wanted to achieve in your life. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happens, be yourself. That's been kind of short impromptu video of today. It's been a pleasure to see you, to feel you, to just to create something new for you, and be in a good shape. Take care, and see you all in a short while. Excuse me. That's it. Take care, guys. See you all. Bye.